Hi, thanks for checking out my portfolio project here. So this was a website migration from WordPress and WooCommerce over to Shopify. So we were able to do a couple of things for these folks that kind of help them focus more on working on their business than their website. And there's a lot of inherent difficulties with WordPress where it's fine if you've got maybe a developer on staff or things like that that can pay attention to some of those things versus folks that are trying to just get something up and running and working that works well for them for e-commerce. Shopify is pretty much always the way to go there. So just a couple of things that we did. We did a custom color gradient header that was in their original design that we ported over. They can turn that off and on in their customized section. We did purchase a theme for them here to get some functionality built in that helps speed up development in a lot of instances. So like we've got this cool like slide out cart here. It works out really well. Really helps with folks as far as being able to access that quickly instead of pushing to add to cart faster. We also have some suggested search here. So this is something I had to build into this theme where you start looking for a project or a product and it gives you some suggestions rather than you having to go to a results page right away and hope that you hit something. Just typing in something like that will give you a handful of options to select from. Another thing that we did here, they had like a color variant menu item here. So this is something that they can change themselves in the customizer now. They can pick different colors based on the name. So type in the name of whatever the menu item is and it can change that specific color other than the traditional color set that's set up in your Shopify settings. We also did like a background overlay too to match or mirror this same color. That way it didn't look funky if it was like a white background versus the orange here or something like that. Moving on here, scroll down just on stuff on the home page. We did implement like a custom footer here. This wasn't built in here, so I had to add some additional things in here to make this work for their info as far as that goes. And then moving on to some different options here, we can check out some of their products here, just a general product. We've got all of these. Some of them have options for different sizes. And so, we had to change some variant names to match, what they wanted as far as that goes. Also, if we scroll down here, we'll get a little pop-in, so that way we've always got this add to cart available for this. This helps ensure people kind of have that on the forefront and they always remember what product they're looking at, particularly since we've got some product suggestions down here on the bottom. So this and a handful of other custom stuff really helped ensure that these folks could focus on their business, and after that they were able to start adding some more products and started adding some of these cool mason jars too for things aside from they just started off with the platters initially. So really cool to be able to give people the power to work on their business like that. So thank you for checking this out, and yeah.